It's your favorite realtors, Chachi and T.
Hey, we're just out looking at some beautiful properties today, and we want y'all to come along with us. We're going to go over some need to know vocab for the exam.
Well, the first word of the day is nuisance. A nuisance is interference with the right of quiet enjoyment by some activity outside the property.
Yeah, noisy highway outside.
That's a nuisance.
That's a complete nuisance.
The way you can remember this is your little brother that keeps making all that noise is a nuisance.
All right. Easement of Pertinence. The right acquired by the owner of one parcel of land to use another's adjacent land for a specific purpose. There must be two tracts of land. One becomes the dominant tenement. It benefits from the easement, and the other becomes the servient tenement. So we got the dominant and we got the servient. So I gotta use your property to get to where I need to go.
So I would be the dominant in that situation.
Exactly. All right.
Notice to quit. A notice to a tenant demanding that he or she vacate the leased property.
Gotta go.
This relationship is over.
You
have a notice to quit. That means you have to go.
All right. Easement by prescription. That sounds like. Gaining the right to use another's property through adverse long-term use.
Okay. So I've been using your backyard all these years.
Yeah.
Now I have the right to.
She got a prescription for it.
A written prescription. Oil and gas lease. A lease that gives the leasee the right to explore, drill for, and extract petroleum products from the leaseor's real property, with rent being paid for the exploration and drilling rights. So the rent is being paid for the exploration and the drilling rights. And you know what? The oil and gas lease, it doesn't include coal. So remember that.
All right. Easement by implication. An easement created by operation of law, not express grant or reservation, when land is divided, provided there is a long-term standing apparent use that is reasonably necessary for enjoyment of the dominant tenement, also called implied easement. All right.
So with all of these easements, other land is involved.
That's right.
So that's a good thing. So you just have to remember the first words that come before them, and that should be very easy to separate. Novation, the release of liability of the original borrower on a note or debt, and the substitution of a subsequent borrower with the lender's approval.
Gotta get the approval.
Novation.
So if I gotta go somewhere and I need you to take care of my property, I can sign on over to you as long as I have approval.
Yes. I'm taking over.
All right. Effective date. The age the structure appears to be based on physical wear and tear, functional design, and external factors. Effective age is generally not the same as casual or chronological age, except in new constructions.
So we could have two houses that are both 20 years old,
right?
But one could look 10 and one could look 40. The effective age is the age that they appear to be.
That they appear to be with the physical wear and tear.
Non-conforming use illegal. The use of a site or structure that does not comply with current zoning laws or limitations. So I'm able to use this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't conform with the current zoning laws or limitations, but I'm able to use it.
It flows. Effective age life method. A method of determining a structure's value based on its effective age. It involves dividing the property's effective age by its total economic value, then multiplying the results by the reproduction cost new. So this is a method that an appraiser would use.
Yes. Non-conforming use legal. The use of a site or structure that was legal before a change in zoning and is permitted to continue, though it does not comply with current zoning law. Like maybe a neighborhood corner store.
Yeah.
You know, this is a residential area, but the corner store's been here and they changed the laws, but it's permitted because it's been here for a while, so the corner store can stay.
Yep. Effective date. Check this one out. The date specified by the client or by the type of assignment for which value is established by an appraisal. For that date only.
We just went on a date, so the date is effective now. Not tomorrow.
Oh, they're gonna have to wait. Good time.
Partial performance. A legal doctrine that allows a court to enforce an oral agreement that should have been in writing when the promisee has taken irrevocable steps to perform his or her side of the bargain, and failure to enforce the contract will result in an unjust benefit to one party. So, partial performance means you did not perform your part of the deal.
Didn't take care of everything. Didn't keep up your end of the bargain.
You ever dated someone that gave you partial performance?
Oh, boy, bye. Effective demand. The prospective buyer having enough disposable income to satisfy his or her needs, wants, and desires, also called purchasability. So, are you able to purchase the home?
I am able. Ingress and egress. Entering and exiting usually refers to a road or other means of access to a piece of property. Ingress and egress. Entering and exiting.
Economic obsolescence. It's economic obsolescence. That's what it is. Economic obsolescence. That's what it is. A loss of value due to a change in external factors affecting a piece of real property, house, more commonly known as external obsolescence or obsolescence. I keep saying that. Y'all remember, just because I keep messing up, obsolescence.
Sounds like a fragrance.
Oh my goodness, she named it obsolescence.
Easement by necessity. An easement given to a landlocked landowner by the court system to provide a way of ingress and egress for the landlocked land. So it provides a way of entering and exit for the landlocked land.
They're giving them permission. That's their permission.
Easement by necessity.
It is.
Given by the court.
It's necessary.
Yes, yes.
External obsolescence. When something outside the physical boundaries of the property makes it less desirable, sometimes called economic obsolescence. That's really close to a nuisance, but this could be like the chicken coop out across the street.
Yeah. Or the highway, or railroad tracks.
There it is, railroad. That's the perfect one. All right. Functional
obsolescence.
Her favorite word. A loss in value due to a property's design, characteristics that does not meet current market expectations.
Like you gotta go from the living room through a closet to get to the kitchen, and the bathroom's in the middle of the kitchen.
Oh yeah, no.
It doesn't function well.
That messes up the market
Functional
right there.
Obsolescence.
There it is.
Well, these are just a few words for today, but you can join us next week, and we'll be back with more vocabulary necessaries for you to pass your real estate exam.
Yes, good luck to everyone. Study hard, make your note cards, and we'll see you next week.
Bye for now.